Let's see if this can go inside bar here. And then a little pullback would be great. So really strong BB reversal setup here on Tesla. Was a 15 min setup trigger. So we played the first red candle after a green candle, and then choosing this 5 min time frame here for sort of that entry timing. But what we're looking for here is fat bands. We're seeing kind of weaker lower lows consistently outside of those fat bands. So we're being told that sort of exhausted bears are in play. And then we're looking for sort of an opportunity for some bullish consolidation to happen, and then for that breakout or that move towards high of day to kind of occur. Now, I didn't have the perfect entry here. I probably could have been a little bit more patient on that play, but ultimately had a good enough risk reward to justify entering where I did, and was really happy with this trade. Really tempting to try to buy this dip. Maybe not on a full position size though, right? Like a 2/3 position size. So that's what I'm going to do here, guys. I'm just going to see if I can get like something like 213.90-ish. All right, I am in. Average price 213.91 on Tesla. 2/3 position size. So generally, right, I'm happy to go max position size or my full position sizing when I have a stop loss of less than $1. I had the right risk reward ratio and what I believed was to be a pretty good setup trigger, but a larger stop loss than $1, about a $1.50 stop loss or $1.40 stop loss in this context. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going full position size to basically be overextended or over emotional to this trade. My objective is always to lose less than my max loss number. And so if I go size down on a bigger stop loss, I can still stay within those parameters. But if I went max position sizing here, then I'm likely shaking myself out on an emotional level because I'd hit that max loss number before it ever then actually hits the area where I get invalidated. So proactive, not reactive here. Well, let's see if this thing can go here. Maybe could run a slightly better entry. But it doesn't feel wrong. I'm going to say off the... Doesn't feel wrong. So let's see if this thing can kind of give me a little bit of further follow through here, up and over. So far, so good. Nice work, Hunter. Being a breakout above this 214 seems to just reject there a little bit. So I want to see a bit of separation there. Their first profit target like 214.20-ish. And I'll sell a bit more of my initial position at that area if we can get there. So this should have been more of my entry spot here now on Tesla. Now I know I'm kind of flipping through the chart, so hard to see, but I'm not getting that sort of, I didn't buy on that overreaction flush. Right here is kind of where I'm starting to get that move. So, you know, a move down towards sort of that 213 area, a little flush down here lower. That would have been the sort of much more perfect or ideal entry in this context. So I should have probably waited for that inside bar fake out entry just to make sure that bears are fully exhausted here. And so that's something I want to kind of consider at kind of going forward. But ultimately, still the right thesis. I had the right risk reward, but I probably could have made a little bit more money and had more aggressive position sizing had I been more patient. So definitely a little bit of a mistake in that trade, which cost me a few dollars, even though I still had a really positive outcome on this trade. Nice, Jason. Maybe that should have been the entry right there, right? That was the overreaction flush. So nice that I kind of caught myself and knew it right away. But I mean, catching it in hindsight or no after I enter is probably still not the right time to have kind of realized that. So I was pretty patient, but not patient enough. And it's definitely a little bit of regret here from not just waiting that extra little bit so I could have gotten my actual full position size. I wasn't nervous in this trade because I sized my position accordingly, and I wasn't risking more than I should have in that context. But I spent a little bit more time in the red that I would have normally liked, and so my entry was kind of an okay entry when I normally want to get like the best possible entry. Yeah, I mean, trust issues is definitely a fair way of describing this price action. Loves to fake out here, right? That's why we can use our stop loss and our position sizing, right, to help kind of manage that risk. And we're pretty much back to entry price here all of a sudden. So just a question of putting yourself in a situation where that number doesn't break you, right, when it does pull back. It's annoying. Maybe a little bit sloppy on this Tesla entry, all things considered. But still okay with the thesis. I got no issues there. Okay, so back above entry price. So let's see if this thing can now give me that follow through towards 214.20, sorry. Want to see some separation here higher. Otherwise, I'll just cut myself at scratch. You know, so we can get some, like that 214 seems to get a bit sticky every time. So we want to see some separation above this. Okay, here we go. 214.20. Maybe I'll go 213.30, guys. A little bit more aggressive. There we go. So took some off. Got very, not quite a full fill there. You got to reset that up. I'm going to try to tag up about a quarter of my position here. There we go. Took some off. 214.42. And now let's see if we can get some further follow through. Stop loss at entry price. And let's see if this thing can go. But well done, everybody. Not the tidiest of entries, but a good thesis. So I can't really complain about it too much. But I should have gotten a better entry on this. So I'll put my stop loss just under 213. I'll call it like 212.95. That's a hard stop loss, right? It's not mental. And let's see if we can get a little bit more separation here. But well done, everybody. Well done. Nice little bounce back day here right after last week. A little bit challenging week last week. Gonna take a bit more off at $1 a share, right? Which would be like 215.90. Close, right? 10 cents from that, 5 cents, 2 cents. So that's the next target here. All right, trying to get a fill. There we go, guys. Took some more off there at 214.95. And now let's see if we can get the remainder of this position to run higher, but well done on this trade. So very quickly got to $1 a share on this play, right? You know, had overextended price action here to the downside, found a really nice bounce, and got pretty good quick follow through. And this thing ran big for us. So really nice play here, really textbook setup, and happy with this. Stops now 214.50. Great trade, everybody. Great trade. Hopefully a few of you guys caught this. And yeah, trimmed off a majority of my position on this play, right? So now just trying to see if I have that lottery ticket towards high a day. But well done, everybody. Well done. We could have played Apple. We could have played Tesla. We got a little bit early on Apple. But Tesla, we had the right idea. I'm getting paid out on this. So great job, guys. Great job. So keep trying to trim some up on the way up, right? I got 10 lots here left, right, of my original position. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trimming basically 20% of the time here now. So if I can get like 215.50-ish, right, that would be the next target. I will just keep trimming on the way up, right? Need to keep trimming on the way up. But nice to be green here. Good bounce back day. And glad I trusted the thesis. Well, you know, honestly, Jason, with that technique, right, there's gonna be pros and cons to it, right? Sometimes, especially when things are choppy, you're gonna get pulled back into and then it runs, right? Or it fakes out and then runs. But if your entry's not perfect, then it's harder to trust. Now, if your entry on this Tesla was more like that 213 bounce, then it's an easier thing to say. But the entry was maybe a little bit aggressive. I think that creates the anxiety, right? Which makes you a bit more aggressive in protecting your position too. Right, so mistakes tend to compound, right? So I like to try to think of it, where's the first spot I made a mistake that I can correct that? Because if I can correct that, then everything else I can kind of fix. Right, or it becomes easier to fix those things. Or if I fix something that's like downstream from what the problem actually was, then I can end up fixing something that I didn't need to have changed. So next profit target still going to be that 215.50. I'm going to keep just scaling out like 20% of my position at a time here now of what I have left. Okay, 10 cents away. So good volume too, right? Really good volume on these breakouts. So we know that bulls are in control here. But are they in enough control to basically give us that target that we're looking for, right? That's the question we need to see answered. So 8 cents from profit target, 5 cents, 4 cents, 6 cents. Oh, I'm an auctioneer in reverse. So that 215.50 profit target was just the midline on the Bollinger Band. So generally I want to be scaling out kind of when I'm up 1R, and then midline, top line is kind of generally what my target is. And I've got most of my position off here, so just being pretty aggressive with how I'm scaling out. That was like a bit of a wall. All right, SPY's pushing again. Should be all right. $44 I keep seeing, and then I see it kind of sell. So let's see if we can break through that. There goes Meta. I'm going to ignore that for now. Happy to just focus on this winner. I could have played Apple too and still been fine. I'm pretty happy with how this Tesla worked out. Anyone still in this with me? Let's go, Judson. Nice work. So let's see if we can cover 215 here. This candle stays as an inside bar, right? Then there's nothing to be issue or kind of sticky about. My stop loss is still 214.50. So I want it to stay as a inside bar, right? Preferably. If I get stopped out, it'll be a little bit annoying, but I'm still going to stick to those guns. I don't want to give up too much here. All right, here we go. Good recovery. Back above 215. Buy again, pushing, right? So let's see if that's the catalyst we need. Apple pushing, right? So we're in good shape across the board. What's your entry price, Judson? Nice, Fernando. Nice. You got, see, we're all crushing it across the board then. That Apple's doing nice for you guys. Almost hitting 179. That's beautiful. I have to be a little bit patient here today. Oh, good entry price. Did you go limit order or market order? Okay, still an inside bar, right? Low vol inside bar. So let's see if we can get that bullish strength back in here. Okay, so try to what you might find actually saves you a bunch of money is try to start doing limit orders in your funded account. With those market orders, you can get quite a bit of slippage sometimes. So that limit order should be hopefully saving you a few bucks. Maybe you can get an entry 10 cents earlier or whatever you need to do. Yeah, it can get kind of ugly sometimes. Okay, so I'm still watching for that 215.50. If I can get it. Checked it again at that 215-ish. Feels like deja vu about that 214 breakout we were talking about. A little bit deja vu. What was my last sell? 214.95. So terrible. Buy making higher highs again. I want to see Tesla cooperate. Apple, those of you guys are still in it. 179, well done. I keep trying to trim some off on the way up here. But that's a great little rip as well. So congratulations. Rusty, did you take yours in the funded account that you're doing? Yeah, you guys watching for that, 50, 215.50. Okay, 18 cents. Nice. Is that getting you back to break even? Sorry to air your dirty laundry. I'm starting to feel a little bit annoyed with the way it's kind of behaving here. Kind of considering trimming a bit off at this like 215.30-ish. Honestly, I'm just being so impatient here. I should have no reason to be this impatient on this play. Let it hit that 215.50. Okay, I'm gonna wait 10 seconds or 10 cents. Sorry, not 10 seconds. $11. Fuck, just can't get through. Okay, fair. Yeah, don't ignore your. I know the pressure of the funded accounts can kind of be a little bit different, but please don't be breaking your rules because you know they don't work. So you're literally swimming upstream doing that. And I know you know better. Okay, there we go, guys. Oh, I just looked away for a second. So I'm going to close a little bit here at, I got to fill 215.62. 215.62. Let's go, everybody. Now let's see if we can get a bit more off there, maybe at like 216-ish. I'll trim another, 20%. Just closing 2 lots at a time. Gonna have that hanging out already so I don't miss it. What was the fill there? 215.62. Great trade, everybody. Great trade. So we're just 10 cents away here. 5 cents. Ooh. Come on. $2 a share. I'll take that all day long. So maybe the move there for you, Jason, is to start thinking about your entry timing a little bit more aggressively, right? So if right now you want to flip that ratio easily, the best way to do that is to keep your stop loss the same spot you normally would, right? Same position sizing, but try to basically start quantifying or trying to get better entries, right? So if you can buy a discounted entry, that's gonna flip that ratio on you as easily as possible. Thanks, Hunter. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, sometimes we deal with some bad variance, right? Which sucks. Like last week was a good example of that, but consistent process, right, leads to consistent outcome. And so, yeah, you deal with the highs and lows, right? This game can be kind of frustrating. And I apologize for the frustration last week. Yeah, losing sucks. And striking out never inspires confidence, right? So there we go. Okay, took some more off there at that 216. Stop loss on my remainder now is going to be 215. We'll see if we can keep kind of trimming some off. Next target's going to be high a day, 216.80. And again, right, I'm taking off 20% at a time here. So next target, 216.83, I think is high a day. Yeah, so we'll call that. That's fine. That'll be my next target. Yeah. I mean, I had 3 losing trades in May, and then I had 3 losing trades to start off June. So it's just funny how that goes sometimes. The annoying thing for me on Friday was that I had another trade set up that followed my rules, and I changed my plan because of the confirmation bias of how I got stopped out on those other 3 trades. And that ended up costing me money, right? So that was the annoying thing. Whereas like I allowed the like I said, the strikeout to basically prevent me from swinging at my favorite pitch. And that shouldn't have happened, right? That's the annoying part. That's what drove me crazy. Was that such a dumb little setback destroyed the confidence in the moment. And that's why this game is so freaking hard sometimes. Where it tricks you into doing things that feel easy but ultimately actually work against you. So next target here, right? 216.80. I've got 216.83 set as my next sell order here. And I'm literally just waiting to click the trigger on that. Okay, we're getting close here, right? We're getting close. So about 30 cents away here, right? Could come quickly. So everything's set up, right? Next profit target, 216.80. It's got my finger on the trigger here. Great day, everybody. Great day. Well done. Best thing in the world when a plan comes together. Okay, 20 cents. 10 cents. Watching close here. Saw a penny away. Fuck. Oh, it didn't get a fill. Again, can't get that bid to be on the 80 side. $3 a share though here, guys. I ain't nothing to complain about. Means I can afford eggs for breakfast today. Okay, looking for that fill. Oh, gimme. Fuck. Judson, you still in this? I don't like that reaction too much. Okay, still trying to get that fill off, right? Look down at my desk and there's blood. I don't know where it came from. Very confused. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about this, honestly. Okay, there we go, guys. Took some off at that 216.83. Let's go, right? I got about 4 lots left here. And now I'm going to be pretty chill with this. There we go. I'm going to take off a little bit more on this pop. Okay, so taking some off here, guys. 217.25. And now I'm just going to let this basically be payday share. See how long this last 2 lots can go. Stop loss on this is going to be 216. I'm going to see how basically far I can take this, but what a trade. I got no reason to do anything else here besides kind of laugh. And yeah, pretty stoked on the day. Been a great day. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Well done. So maybe I got a little bit too excited trimming some off there at that high day breakout. But ultimately, my final profit target ended up being the high of this Bollinger Band, right? So if I'm trading from one end of the Bollinger Band to the other, I know what my profit targets are along the way. So final scale out would have been there at that 218, where I maybe should have closed 4 lots instead of 2. At this point, I only have 2 lots left, so nothing really to be aggressive about here. We call them payday shares. But yeah, I mean, really happy with this trade, right? Pretty much a textbook move. Caught almost all of the price action here today. Saw Tesla hit like 220 at some point. But if I'm in under 214 and I'm hitting, $4 a share, I got no real complaints or anything to really be too fussed about. It was a really good result, really fantastic little trade, and really happy with how the day came together. So textbook trade, textbook Bollinger Band reversal, and I'm stoked a lot of other members caught this play as well. Hey, no worries. That's still a really good win. Yeah, I don't think you got anything to complain about there. That's pretty good, right? You're almost making a little bit more than $3 a share there at your final trim. That's not a bad place to be at all, right? So that's fine. But yeah, try to think about that a little bit, or write that down in your journal. About yeah, okay. Just some of that operational stuff does happen, right? So don't hold it against yourself too aggressively. But yeah, fix that little thing, right? And making an extra couple $100, whatever it is, extra $20, extra $100, stacks up pretty quick. So especially when you get those nice follow-through days, really important. So I think probably final profit target here from you would be like that 218, right? Kind of top of the Bollinger Band, go from one end to the band to the other. I wouldn't have a huge expectation of getting too much further follow-through through there. So that's going to be my final profit target if I can get it. We're like 60 cents away from that. Very well done, Rusty. Very well done, man. What was your final exit price on Apple? That's fantastic, man. Well done. This is starting to look like it's pulling back here a little bit. Maybe we hit the top of that BB. We'll see. You guys know I'm not going to be placing any further trades here today, right? 2 for 2, one small win on Apple, one very nice win on Tesla. So I'm gonna yeah, I mean, I'm still in a position here, right? So I'm not closing anything off, but doing a little bit of work here on the side now. So if you guys have questions, please fire them away. But yeah, no real rush for me to do anything else in the short term. Yesterday was really bad, but today not so much. It is kind of cloudy though, not exactly a great looking day. So still waiting for that final profit target, right? If I can get there. Oh, 3 cents away. This thing came up out of nowhere. There we go, guys. I got a fill there at 218. So I am all out. Great trade, everybody. Great trade. So nice to see this thing run, hit profit targets from one end to the Bollinger Band to the other. Well done, everybody. Very strong session, and stoked that we were able to get that. That was a fun day. So if you guys have any questions, I'll stick around for a few minutes because I'm just on some chat support here. Happy to answer them, but no reason for me to do anything else here besides sit and kind of smile on a nice green day.